Two men. The left hook robs Colette. One belt. An epic grudge match. And the most explosive night in fight sports. Glory and Bellator bring you Dynamite. Just got dropped. Cavalieri versus Buikaza for the Glory Light Heavyweight title. San Jose, September 19. Don't miss it.
The Glory Superfight Series concluded with a clash of the Titans, with a combined weight of 630 pounds, 240 kilos. Brazil's Anderson Braddock Silva took on Morocco's Jamal the Goliath Ben Sadiq.
And while we crack wise, Stephen, you have to wonder about his conditioning coming in very heavy.
Yeah.
But he also carries a heavy hand.
Yeah, he really does. We'll see what happens if they go into the second and third round. It could be a big problem. But sometimes it's not about the shape of the fighter. Sometimes it's about whether he can land.
And Ben Sadiq can land. 22 of his 26 victories have come via form of knockout. 24 of Silva's 38 wins have come inside the distance. And when the heavyweights are in the squared circle, all it takes is one shot.
Yeah, one thing I really like is some progress by Anderson Silva. Silva's using a lot of fakes. Prior to that, he didn't do that. He had that gunslinger style where you just stand right in front of the guy and try and counter everything he does. He's using the fakes to try and get Ben Sadiq to react, so he can set up that overhand right. And he just landed it right there.
He used to train at the Team Nogueira facility in Rio de Janeiro, now with Pedro Rizzo. As we mentioned, has plans to get to California to train with Rafael Cordero. And of course, Cordero oversaw Murderer's Row at the Bondage Shooter Box Academy during the Pride Fighting Championships era.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal era. I mean, dating all the way back to Jose Pele Landi, Vanderlei Silva,
the Hua brothers,
Murillo Ninja Hua, Shogun Hua, Chris Cyborg.
And here's Silva putting it on Jamal Ben Sadiq. Ben Sadiq's coach told us that it was going to be Ben Sadiq putting it on Silva as we pass the midpoint of the opening round.
Ben Sadiq, I don't want to say gun shy, but it seems like he's worried about getting countered here. But Ben Sadiq, for a big guy, he's got pretty fast reflexes.
Ben Sadiq's coach saying that the fighter was going to break Silva with pressure from the opening bell. That hasn't been the case. With less than a minute remaining, Silva has gotten the better of the exchanges.
And I'm actually impressed with Silva's boxing because he doesn't have that stiff upper body arm shield thing that he used to have. He's using head movement.
Yeah, he's exhibiting good composure.
Right, exactly.
1 minute gone here in the second round.
One thing that Ben Sadiq did maybe a minute ago already was go to the body with a left-right. And then he stopped doing it. Now he's getting walked down. It's almost like he's not here mentally. He hasn't really pulled the trigger yet. Well, there we go.
Blocked by Silva, but still, when it's being thrown by a 6'9" behemoth, you're going to feel the impact of that kick. Past the midpoint of the second round. Left hook to the body by Silva.
Yeah, I like the fact that Silva is throwing punches in combination. And he is so focused on this fight. I think, Morrow, you know, we talked about how Silva was peeved about the title situation. I think Billy getting the shot and he's the guy who's supposed to fight and all this kind of stuff. I think that anger is really fueling his fight here.
Well, and it's doing it in a... He's exhibiting an improved fight IQ. He's not letting the emotions get to him. He's fighting a very composed, tactical fight.
Yeah.
A mature Anderson Silva.
Yeah, he's really improved here.
Oh, he just ate a stiff jab from Ben Sadiq. Has him cornered, though.
But Ben Sadiq's letting him get too close now. He's not making him pay the price and bridging that gap.
Inside low kick scored for Silva.
Stop.
Yeah, Ben Sadiq unable or unwilling to pull the trigger. Under 30 seconds left in the second round.
I think maybe he knows that if he pulls the trigger often enough, he's going to get tired. It's going to get ugly.
Final 10 seconds of the round. Anderson Silva in front of Jamal Ben Sadiq. Inside low kick. Third and final round, straight ahead. Final round underway. According to the Fight Professor's unofficial scorecard, Jamal Ben Saddik, Goliath, is going to have to land a monster strike in order to win this fight.
Yeah, he needs at least a knockdown to get this thing evened up.
And pace picking up to begin round 3, so heeding the advice of Nicky Hemmers, a more aggressive start for Ben Saddik.
Yeah, that right roundhouse kick, even though you block it, that's gonna hurt. Nice short left hook on the inside.
Silva coming in, putting the pressure on Ben Saddik. Right hand clips Ben Saddik's jaw.
Don't hold, fight.
Silva is showing so much ring generalship, not just going in there blazing and throwing a bunch of punches that missed. Almost every strike that he threw, once he got Ben Saddik to back up like that, landed.
It's been a while since Silva scored a knockout victory. Came against Igor Yurkovich at Glory 4 in Tokyo back on New Year's Eve 2012.
He's smart not to go crazy here. Silva still 10, punches ahead. 80 punches thrown, 31%. Oh, beautiful right hand.
Nice strike by Silva, coming in again to the corner. Ben Saddik, one shot, drops Silva. There it is, the one bullet in his chamber lands.
This is the problem. When you face a guy that's that big and he decides to finally come out of his cocoon and throw that right hand and it lands, then you got a big problem.
A sniper shot, and then Ben Saddik being admonished by referee Steve Mazzagatti.
Ben Saddik should go back to that straight right hand because I'm not seeing the head movement anymore from Silva. That head movement was the thing that avoided that punch. Now he's kind of gone back to his old ways.
Floored Silva with the straight right hand. Under a minute now remaining in the fight.
Silva's hurt.
Silva on inline skates momentarily. Ben Saddik needs to put on the pressure. Double jab, high kick. 45 seconds left in the fight. Can Silva survive?
Ben Saddik being economical, believe it or not.
And Silva, that was ruled a slip by referee Mazzagatti, but Silva does not look good as he's being backed up by Ben Saddik. The knee, the straight right against the ropes.
If he doesn't get another knockdown and this goes to Silva, a lot of people.
Oh, and he's down for the second time in the round, the second time in the fight. A reversal of fortune here in round 3 for Jamal Ben Saddik. And wait a minute, Silva made it to his feet and referee Mazzagatti didn't like what he saw. He stops the fight and Jamal Ben Saddik pulls one out late in round 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end with an official time of 2 minutes and 55 seconds of that third and final round. When our referee Steve Mazzagatti waves it off, your winner by technical knockout, Jamal Ben Saddik.
So 295-pound Jamal Ben Saddik gets the knockout with seconds to go in the match. This was his 5th win in Glory and 3rd by knockout. There's more heavyweight action to come tonight, but up next, Glory 23 takes center stage and the All-American Middleweight Qualifying Tournament. Then later, it's all in as the vacant welterweight title is up for grabs as Nicky the Natural Holzken goes up against Raymond the Real Deal Daniels here in Las Vegas.